Hello. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. Today, we're just gonna talk about and share with you what happened to us last week with our dog Bixby. It was a very rough and tough week for me and Princess because our dog Bixby had surgery last Friday. So it all started Monday when we noticed that something was wrong with her. I took a day off that day and was just editing my videos. So normally, uh, Bixby normally has her set of routines that she does at home. In the morning, she would just, normally stay in her bed, in her pillow, and would patiently wait for me to get up. So as soon as I got out of bed, I would just give her her morning treats and would, you know, so she would get off and would go to the balcony and would stay out and hang out, and just enjoy the sun. So that day, she didn't get out of bed at all. I tried giving her treats and she just ignored it and didn't seem to have interest. I told her to come down, but she still wasn't. She was ignoring me. I gave her some more time and continued with my editing until noontime. So by the time I finished editing, she was still in bed, and this time she was in my pillow. I noticed that my pillow was wet, and as soon as she got out, then I saw it. So pretty much she peed on it. So I picked her up, took her out of bed myself, so that I could wash my pillows and sheets. And she just stayed in her other bed in our living room. When Princess got home that day, she would always, greet her by the door, but she didn't, and she just was in her bed. Um, so I told Princess of what happened that day, and she also was concerned. So that night, we went to bed early because I had to work that day or the next day. So when I woke up the next morning, Princess told me that she was gonna call off and would take Bixby to an urgent care. So I just told her to just give me updates while I was at work. So when they went, they did some blood works on and some X-rays on her, and told Princess that she was fine, and she was just given some pain meds there and some to take home. So the doctor, so Princess told the doctor that she had a history of a pinched nerve that happened 2 years ago. So the doctor wasn't really concerned at all. Um, Princess gave me updates while I was at work, and after that, they went home. So while I was at work, I felt relieved and was just excited to go home and see her. So when I got home, she greeted me by the door. She walked from her bed to see, but she was still feeling weak. So that night, we decided to both sleep in the living room and, just to observe Bixby overnight. So the next morning, I noticed that she was in her bed with her belly down, but both her legs were pointing inwards. So it's kind of like this. So, you know, her belly was like this. Her belly was laying flat. Both her front limbs were, normally would like just be like this, and then her lower legs were like this, like pointing inwards. So as if like she was squeezing her lower legs while she was laying down with her belly down. which normally it would just go outward like this in this position. Anyway, um, so I called her to stand up, just to assess how her pain is doing. But once again, she just ignored me. I told Princess what happened while she was at work. She worked that day. We called her vet doctor and scheduled her for an appointment for Friday. So that day when we went was one of our longest days. She was seen by her vet and was referred to a neurologist for a spinal cord injury and needed surgery. So basically, they found out on her X-rays that she had she has a disc herniation. But to confirm that, we needed to go to another place where they could, do more imaging, which is an MRI. So that day, our tears poured down while Princess was holding Bixby in the table and was totally shocked. We told the doctor to give us some time to talk about it. I told Princess that we have to do this now before it gets worse, because the doctor, her vet, gave us two options that day. One was to do the surgery, and then the second one was to be on meds for life, then eventually will lead to surgery. So in short, we took the first option because we didn't want Bixby to be in pain and to improve her quality of life. So after we got our paperworks, we immediately went straight to where they're gonna perform the surgery and to do the MRI first to confirm, or what approach that they're going to do, and then pretty much give us updates on what the actual procedure is going to be, or surgery. So when we came to the place, man, that place was like no other. We were glad that we were referred to that place because the quality and urgency of that place was top notch. So she was taken right away, and the neurologist talked to us about the current situation and proceeded with the surgery that night. Um, so as we got home, um, on that very long day, we just both sat in the couch and we were just both silent and fatigued, super tired. All we were thinking about that time was Bixby. Um, that night, that night, the surgeon called us and told us that the surgery went well and she is now stable. The doctor explained everything to us in fine detail, all the way to her discharge instructions. So, again, top notch. Um, so, we both felt a sign of relief and we were just so happy. So, on Monday, Princess got off work and picked her up from, the hospital. I was at work that day. Thank you everyone for watching today's episode. I really wanted to make this video to show everyone how we love our dog Bixby. She's a part of this family, and it's not the same without her. She may be feisty most of the time, but that's just how she is. Just know that life is short and appreciate every little and big things that you have, whether it be good or bad. Just always look at it at a brighter side. So that is all for now. Thank you again for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.